So in previous video we learned how to install Vue using CLI and how to run CLI project to web browser, and for that you can use this command npm run serve, and it will run your application on port 8080. This is a basic structure Vue CLI provides. Then as you can see, I'm gonna explain a bit about code here. What it's doing is, this is a hello world, this is a component, and it's passing this message as a props to this component through this app.vue file. So in app.vue file is loading hello world component, and this data is coming from hello world component, and what it's doing is passing value from app.vue as a message, and this message is passing to hello world. So I'm not gonna need this hello world, and the first thing I'm gonna teach you is, this is a commenting, right? But whenever you do this and go to your browser, it will throw some error, and that's because this is a way of commenting, but it will not work this in single line. So you have to do this. Now go to your browser. Let's remove this component as well. Also remove this. Now you can see everything is removed. Now I'm also gonna remove this image. So everything is removed. So this is I have cleaned up my project. Now let me create a component, new component, and I'm gonna call this basic vue.vue. Remember, if you are from React Native, React platform, coming from React platform, the file in React is called JS, but in Vue the file will be extension web.vue. So one important thing in here, you should use this Vue Vscode Snippet plugin or for Vscode. So what it does is, it will give you some kind of a snippet to speed up your work. So now go to my file I created, and let me call this vpace. This is a snippet provided by the package as I showed you. So it will fill all the code. Then you can type the data, and this will like let me call country and Nepal. This is where I'm from. Now one thing, important thing is, if you go to hello world.vue, you can see there is a name property here. So what it does is, it will define your class name. So let me name it as basic vue, and go to your browser and refresh it, and nothing happen. Why? Because I have created a component, but I have not linked it. So I created a component, and every syntax is right here, but what I have to do is, I have to link it in here in app.vue. So for that, let me copy paste this, and let me uncomment this. So let me define name. I'm gonna name it like a basic view, the same as file name. This is a file name, And what I'm doing here is I'm importing. This is the name I'm giving from, and this is the path, and the path is components inside basic view.view. So let me define it as basic view.view. So I imported here, but I also need to include here. So for that, this is a defined name or keyword is for here basic view. Now to use this component, go here and use basic view. Now go to your component I just created and type here something like hello, and this is my first component. Now go to your browser, and if you can see it's coming from here. So this is how you create basic component in Vue CLI. So another thing I'm going to teach you is I just created a variable here. So you can use this variable as I'm from two curly braces, and you can write your name, country. Now go to your browser. As you can see, it's showing name. And another thing to remember is this is just a few you can also create a function, and for that the package I showed you previously also provide a snippet for it, be method, and you can give it a name as my function and just console log it, or you can also use alert. This is I'm alerting, and you can use this with any button event. So let me create a button here, button, click me, go to your browser and refresh it. It's showing here. Whenever you click it, nothing happens. You need to add a button event here, and for that be on click. Then type your name here. My method name is my function. Now go to your browser and click here. As you can see, already is appearing. You can also use console.log for here, as you use in jQuery or JavaScript or plain or Ajax. So this is console log. Let me type like Iron Man. Comment this. Go to your browser. Let me open console. Then whenever I click it, as you can see, is showing console.log. Whenever I multiple clicking, it's not appearing in here, but instead I'll look at this number 22, 23, 24. So that's it for this video.